So we got our positioning down. We know what clients that we want to attract. And now we have our portfolio, which is kind of your bread and butter. It's I got all your work and you're always working on this, right? You go do a shoot with your boys. Right. Maybe you get one good shot that you can throw into your reel one day or something along those lines.
It's just like how you're going to leverage the work that you've done to get more work and better work. So it's like, as long as your portfolio keeps getting better, you'll keep getting better and better work and probably make more money and eventually get to the 6 figures. That's the whole
Totally.
goal.
I would say some of the key mistakes that people make when they're like forming their portfolio is your website is outdated. So maybe you've done like a ton of new shoots, but like you haven't put them on, either like added them into your reel or added the photos onto your website. And so like an outdated portfolio is like obviously not going to represent you best as a photographer or filmmaker. Your portfolio is like hard to navigate. Maybe you have like, it's a little bit confusing on your website, or you have like too much stuff going on.
Sure.
Make it easy. Make it super easy for them to find. Like on mine, for example, you pop onto the page, you're hit with what I'm about and the reel. It's like
right away.
Watch the damn thing.
Right.
Check it out. This is what we do. And if you don't like it, okay, bye.
Right.
You want people to know like what you're about as soon as they come to your website.
People have the attention span of a squirrel. Like make it very, and also the people that you're sending these to are going to be very important, busy people. Like assume that.
Right.
And they don't want to be like, look, where's his work? You know, where's her
Right.
work? Just like, bam, hit him with it.
And then I would say like the last mistake, and probably like the biggest mistake, is there's like a disconnect between the content that you have in your portfolio and the kind of work that you want to be doing. So like if you have a bunch of real estate content in your portfolio, but you want to be shooting cars, like there's a disconnect there. How would you guys say you get to a point where like your portfolio reflects what kind of content you shoot and what you want to be doing?
I mean, it's hard because if you're not getting paid to do the stuff that you want to be doing, you kind of have to find time to do, you know, like a spec shoot where you go out with your buddies and shoot exactly what you want to be doing.
Yeah.
Or like I kind of touched on this, but like say the client actually does pay you to do something that you want to be doing, but their direction is like not how you would have liked to do it. The song's fucked up, the writing's fucked up. You can make like a director's cut and then post that. Like I just did that and I put the director's cut on my website, not the actual spot, just because I don't feel like it actually reflects my style or taste or etc. But the director's cut does, which is helpful.
I just think
it gets you there.
I think it really comes down to niching down. And when you're first starting out, we've talked about this, is like try a bunch of different things, shoot a bunch of different stuff, because then you figure out what you are good at, what you like shooting. But like once you figure out what you want to niche down on, maybe it's like just one specific thing, or maybe it's like 2 things at the most. Like the riches are in the niches. So like if you get really good at one niche, shooting one kind of niche, your content's going to be better, your portfolio is going to be more solid, and you're going to be able to land bigger clients. Because
people will go like, a lot of times the brand is looking for something specific. They're like, we need more shots. I'll just use myself as an example again, like of cars, right? We need more shots of cars. We're a car brand. They're not just going to like go find like a guy that does everything. They're going to try to find the guy that does car stuff, right? So if you can position yourself with your, and again, have your portfolio that shows that you are the guy that can solve their car photo problem, then they're going to hire you.
You also never know how someone's going to come across your work. Right. Someone might come to either like your Instagram or your website and see a specific shoot that you did and be like, I really love the aesthetic of that work. Right. I want to have our shoot look exactly like that, or have it be inspired.
Yep.
It's all got to be cohesive though. Cause if you know, if they pop on, we literally had this happen the other day. Somebody that we were going to like hire for something sent us their Instagram, and I was like, dude, where's the stuff? Like, how am I supposed to send this Instagram to somebody that you shoot concerts? You don't have anything on you have a selfie of you. Yeah. A selfie of you. Like, what is going on, dude? Like, we have to send this to somebody. So you want it to all, it's insane. I couldn't believe it. You want it to all be.
This guy reached out to me. My buddy Sam, he shoots for Machine Gun Kelly. And he's like, yo, we have a like huge like party on a yacht. It's in Miami. Like, are you available to me? And I was like, I'm not available. I'm also not going out to Miami just for a day to shoot that. But I know the guy who shoots at like Live and Story, like the biggest nightclubs. Right. So I hit him up and I was like, yo man, like, can you send me your work or your website? And he like didn't have a website, and his Instagram, I went to his Instagram. It was like literally just a selfie. It was one photo, it was a selfie. And I was like,
how
I was like, I can't send this
work. Yeah.
I don't know. And
didn't have a portfolio or anything?
No portfolio.
And so then he doesn't get to party?
Just word of mouth, baby.
And then he was like, he was like, I can send you like some photos, like I can text you. And I was like, nah, I can't
not how that works.
So then I was like, nah, this guy's busy. Like he can't.
Yeah, dude, and that sucks because if this guy had positioned himself and made a portfolio, he could have partied on a yacht and got paid to do it.
Yeah.
So that's your reward, dude.
No,
right there.
You want to make it an experience for them. We've talked about this a ton in other pods, but like from the first phone call that they have with you, like you want this whole thing to be, think about when you have a great Uber driver. Guy doesn't talk to you.
Oh, it's
you
great.
get in the ride. He even has mints. He's got some
you
gum.
You just feel safe.
No, he's not driving like super fast. He's driving a little fast. He's trying to get you there, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
And then
yeah.
you get out and he's like, peace. You're like, 5 stars, dude, every single time. That's what you want to give to your client that is you're doing anything, photo, video, design, whatever. Show them an experience. Have a good phone call. You got a follow-up email. You show them what you're capable of doing. Show them all those good things that you do, and you walk them through a process. They're going to pay you for the process. That's what clients pay for.
Right.
And
the whole thing.
Another way that you can show your process is through BTS content. And so like not only just having your portfolio on point, but if you go as far as like, let's say you do a shoot, you can hire an assistant or have a friend or whatever it may be, even just like setting up a tripod with phone content, but getting like photos and videos of you on set, you can post them on social media, either on like stories or use it as like
the shot before the shot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And just like having photos of you on set, it gives a inside look as like what it's like to work with you. And it shows like the whole process to the client of like, okay, this guy looks like fun to work with on set. And then I see like the BTS content, but then I can also see what the actual shoot turned out. And like the whole experience is just elevated.
And that's so important because, I mean, for me at least, I like rely on just like being nice to work with. So like people that when they hire me once, they're like, you know what, that guy was like fun, nice to work with. He's a good dude. So let's hire him again, right? But you only get to hire again with that. You don't get the first, they don't know right away that you're a good dude and fun unless you have BTS of you being a good, cool dude on set. That's actually a really good idea. I'm going to write that down. Come on.
You got positioning. We got the portfolio.
Chase needs just some more you know, we want to do a full photo shoot.
We want to do
just like smiling with your camera or like your Ronin.
We'll get you on.
It'd be speech bubbles like, yeah, I don't mind doing another revision. Sure. Yeah, 6 p.m., whatever. I'm still on the clock.
8 p.m., put me in.
And that's what separates you. That's your strong positioning.
There
like,
it is.
I work at all hours.
That's
So
funny.
you got positioning.
Yep,
we
got
got
it.
portfolio. Then we got... what?
I do want to... I found out about this website called Behance.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty cool.
And it's a really dope website. I had never heard of it, but it's a place you can go and you can see people's portfolios, see like how they did a shoot. And you can get inspired. And they have like all sorts of different photos or videos on there. So like if you're trying to get inspired to do different shoots or like see how other creatives have their portfolios, you can go on behance.com.
Also, a lot of photographers and DPs have their websites and their YouTube channels a lot of the time. So go check those out.